Hey, what's up guys? Barbarians got a big buff and now they don't die to fireball. If opponents dare to dive into them and don't have a ton of supporting splash damage, it's immediately game over. Because the Elixir trade that you'll generate will give Elixir Golem enough of an advantage that'll make it impossible to stop. This toxic Elixir Golem deck got 3 durability buffs in the balance changes. The Phoenix Egg, Barbarians, and Electro Dragon are all harder to kill. And Battle Healer compounds those buffs by keeping them alive longer. While Hero Knight distracts your opponent's stuff so they can't target what they want. With multiple buffs, this is the new best Elixir Golem deck in the meta. Let's slime our opponents with purple blobs and assert dominance. Lots of leftover in this using critical SirTag. All the money is invested directly back into high effort editing. Hopefully we can run through 5 games and wreck everyone we play right now. First play is always waiting for the opponent to just cycle something and defending with Barbarians or Electro Dragon, depending on what they do. I hate cycling Barbarians with this deck at the start because if they go in for some disheveled push with a bridge spam win condition, like maybe a Goblin Giant or Elixir Golem, or even a Hog Rider, and you don't have a Tornado or you don't have Barbarians in hand, you're going to get rolled. It's really rough to go in for aggressive plays that are disheveled that don't necessarily have any purpose. You don't want to be using Barbarians plus like a Hero Knight push. A lot of times it's just better to play safe rather than sorry and then figure out what your opponent's decks are. So, I mean, if you're getting counterpush with a Hero Knight, maybe you can pop the ability like I just did there. And maybe if we're lucky, then we can keep the little Phoenix Egg alive a little bit longer. But ultimately, I don't want to be responding with Tornado against the Miner to activate King Tower. I'd rather save that for the wall breakers that are impending. There's no doubt in my mind that this guy is going to want to drop wall breakers. There's a shot that I could go for an Electro Dragon to get a couple shots off on that and then get to the evolution quicker and then also just get a better trade. And I think that's what I'm going to go for right now. Beautiful. I predicted the wall breakers are a lower health tower, so I should be good. I mean, hopefully, right? Oh, that was really clutch. I didn't know if that was going to work or not. I was looking at it, I was like, this doesn't look the best right now. Sometimes the unit will just stop from targeting on the wall breaker before it reaches the tower because it assumes it's going to die to your princess tower, but your princess tower doesn't fire fast enough. And then you're just like, well, if my unit fired, I wouldn't have taken any damage there, but it worked out beautifully. And also, I guess we're going to let this push go when we're not going to commit too hard because I think we might take the tower with the blobs anyway. And if I overcommit, then I'm just feeding him more elixir. Ultimately, if he miners as well, then I get a free elixir collector here so I can set up another big push. It's super important to not overcommit when you are running elixir golem, and honestly, this guy knew the game was over. So we rolled someone in the span of 2 minutes before overtime really hit and built up our big push of doom with the evolved Electro Dragon and Battle Healer. But in the next match, I'm sure you guys will see the full wrath of this deck. More often than not, it's too easy with Elixir Golem, especially with the added durability buff with the Phoenix, Electro Dragon, and Barbarians. This deck is built different in a way that, you know, does a lot more damage to your opponent's mental while surviving for way too long. So 1 game down, 4 more to go. Let's see what we can do here. I cut out a lot of games at the very start because some of them were just so boring against Expo. A lot of you guys just click off the video when I put out an Expo game and the game takes forever for the first game. So just for full transparency, I cut out like 3 wins in a row, 1 loss, and I was like, I just want to get something that is a little bit engaging for y'all. And that's one of the things with content creation. I've been trying to include all the games after the first one, but for newer viewers, I want people to be able to watch it and be like, oh, this is at least kind of fun to watch. I know that some of you guys want to see me beat Expo, but a lot of y'all hate the 6-minute games. Anyway, we're going to go for the next 5 games and 4 games, I guess, and see what we can do. I'm going to go for Battle Healer in the back. The Miner is down, so that means I can just go for Elixir Collector and not be scared. If the opponent doesn't have Miner, it's I go free Elixir Collector every single time. I dislike the potential of going into this. I guess I'm going to go Barbs on the left side. The Battle Healer could just be cooked, but also NATO, so then the Musketeer dies. I think that's fine. If we just pull in the Musketeer, it's fine because I have Phoenix from Balloons. Ultimately, we just want the Musketeer to die. I don't want to see anything in front of that, or you can go for a Miner later. If you go in for a Miner later, that's better for me. All right, this is fine too. I just Electro Dragon and piggyback off of the Ice Golem. Oh, beautiful Phoenix placement. Wow. That was serendipitous to see that working so well. I did not calculate that. I kind of hoped that that would happen, and it worked out. So, you know, big baller plays only, I guess. A little bit of luck. We got that luck buff up in here. Maybe I can go in for a Hero Knight to body block the Musketeer. He could just Barbaro on this. It doesn't necessarily matter that much. I think we're golden. I think we're chilling. Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. This is really good. Also, if I Elixir Collector here, if you guys aren't aware, you can like Tornado a Miner no matter where he drops it. So, oh, freest balloon kick activation. Let's go. Let's go. So you have to take 1 shot. If you guys didn't know that, you always have to take 1 shot. After the initial shot, you can pull it directly to the King Tower with no worries in the world. King Tower activations are beautiful. And then I can Elixir Golem because obviously I have the Elixir Collector, so I have a huge advantage. It's not like he can go in for a free miner and shut this down. There's a shot that we can Electro Dragon as well and then just build up a big push. We have Phoenix for the potential of him ballooning the other lane. I don't want to just do that more often than not. We also have Tornado to pull in the Musketeer, so that's destined to die. I kind of mess with that more than anything. I'm going to go Barbs here. And then, honestly, we're just going to go Elixir Golem as fast as possible. As fast as humanly possible is the play. Don't really care too much about taking damage, to be honest. I think I'm just going to keep sending it and then Tornado on offense, so we pull in the Musketeer so that dies. The main way that I lose this matchup is when he keeps Musketeers alive and he stacks them up. So that's how you lose every single time. If you don't know, now you know. Also, we have Hero Knights, so I can just like pull the bomb tower off the Elixir Golem blobs. Well, the Elixir Golem blobs do so much more damage, and also all of his stuff targets the wrong thing now. So that's how you do more damage than not, is you keep your ranged units and your Elixir Golem blobs alive with the Hero Knight ability, and then they should be able to kill it, but the Elixir Golem blobs just do so much damage. And when they're having like 4 little blobs mauling at the tower, the opponent's just gonna get melted with no way to counter it. It's one of the most unfair mechanics in the game to use the Hero Knight ability while you're using the Battle Healer to keep your stuff alive, and also using really strong, durable stuff that got a buff with extra health. All right, third game, let's go. Obviously, if you guys haven't seen the little banana mark in the middle, I kind of like that Clash Royale is doing some different stuff for the arenas. I'm gonna give this guy some love. If you guys ever see me in a Clash Royale game, definitely give me the Peace Out Girl Scout emote. It just lets me know that you know me. And I might be able to go for Barbs, honestly, on whatever he drops. I like cycling the Knight just because cheap, it's 3 Elixir, and you know, it's not really a defense for most win conditions. It's something that I can antagonize the opponent, get his little blood pumping, and maybe get him to spill some blood, cycling some stuff that he shouldn't be. All right, we're gonna use Phoenix. This sucks. This is bad. This is really, really bad. I hate Furnace so much with a burning passion. I think I might lose this game. All right, we're gonna try our hardest here, but no promises. I can't deliver a dominant W in these matchups more often than not. Luckily, like, the Phoenix is kind of distracting the Magic Archer. Maybe I can Elixir Collector here and just stack a lot of damage, to be real with you guys. I think that's the play. Okay, his deck seems bad, so there's always that. I mean, Rune Giant is just kind of a mid card, and the Magic Archer should just die. Honestly, we're activating King Tower, so I think we're good. He might be golden. He's also minoring with this. Honestly, I'm not that scared. I'm not too pressed about this. Genuinely, I think I'm good. I mean, maybe the Magic Archer is going to wreck me and ruin my life, but it should just die, right? It's not going to take my tower. That's the thing. If you don't lose a tower and you're up Elixir with Elixir Golem, like, how bad could it really be? That's the real question here, guys. We're getting to the cards that we want to be at, and we're up a ton. Like, look at this. I have an Elixir Golem on the field with a Battle Healer, and I have 6 Elixir, and he still hasn't cycled anything. Tell me that's fair. Yeah, this is where we want to be, baby. This is where we want to be. Like, it definitely seemed good for him in the moment, but it's not, you know? It definitely seemed good for him in the moment, but it's starting to become scary. All right, we want to Tornado this stuff in so the Magic Archer just straight dies. Please make him pop the ability. And then I Tornado again, right? No, we're chilling. We are chilling, my boys. And the Electro Dragon might chain and kill the Magic Archer, and it does. All right, so we're going to take the tower here. Then we're going to throw down an Elixir Golem in the middle, just to be a little bit disrespectful and also just make moves. And this is how Elixir Golem is played. Like, when you take a tower, you just keep the party moving. You keep the bus moving. And when we have this level of motion, it's practically impossible for him to stop us. This is why I think Elixir Golem, especially after the buffs, Electro Dragon, Phoenix, and Barbs, just is one of the best, most underrated cards in the game. So it's got to be played a lot more at top ladder as a real win condition, especially with this stack. For proof, here's the battle log. Nothing cut out in those 3 games in a row. All right, Mr. Lucas, let's see what you're doing. Lots of people with the Heart Clan are just the most heartless individuals in the game. Usually they either start with like Elixir Golem, or I don't know. Sometimes I'll just see them decide to randomly put in cards that I don't want to see, like Rocket, plus also having like a Lightning, and then also randomly having Hero Wizard when I'm just chilling there with my Elixir Golem and trying to cross the bridge. All right, this is rough. We're playing against someone that has Musketeer yet again. I don't know if this is like 2.6 Hog Rider or if he's going to be playing something different. Anyway, oh, okay. All right. Well, I saw a Royal Ghost, right? Why did I think it was 2.6 Hog? Anyway, this is a different type of deck. Now we've noticed that, hey, Fireball is going to be a cause for concern, but at least the Barbarians will survive that now, comparatively to previously where it would just straight up die every time. Also, Barbs still pack a punch and have that Musketeer for lunch, generating us a really juicy positive elixir trade. So I can't lie, looking good, looking clean, and I might be able to Electro Dragon the back and the right side in case he wants to drop a range card. It's not exceptionally scary for me. Electro Dragon's going to definitely win if I can pair that with the Hero Knight, and also maybe just cycle some stuff. Like, I don't want to get too frisky with it, but I know that our opponent doesn't have a balloon, so as long as my Electro Dragon chains onto multiple things, I think it ultimately is a good decision. He could click the ability here with the Hero Musketeer, but I don't think that's really that smart. The Hero mini packet dies, so that was really bad for him. Got literally nothing from that, but the Hero Musketeer, that would be smarter if he clicked the ability. Fortunately, he doesn't do it. He wasted one elixir and maybe like tried to scare me or something, but I'm not gonna fall for that trap. Usually cycling Elixir Golem right now is the play. Maybe Battle Healer is slightly better because I'm able to Elixir Golem afterward with the Battle Healer staying alive for a longer period of time and just building up value while the Royal Ghost is actively doing nothing but healing me. I guess I can go Elixir Golem now, no Fireball and cycle. So I can stack up the Electro Dragon after the Ice Spirit hits both my stuff. And then I can Tornado his Musketeer in with the mini pack. No. My Electro Dragon's gonna hit everything anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Dude, this is great. All right, let's go and pop the Knight ability. The Electro Dragon doesn't die, so everything targets the wrong stuff. Then I can Tornado, so the Electro Dragon's gonna chain onto the tower and the Musketeer. Please. Oh, I messed it up slightly. It's fine though. If the Electro Dragon stays alive, I can Elixir Golem with it. And then I think I win. The Electro Dragon's just undefeated. This card is so dumb. It might be one of the best cards in the game with Battle Healer, and it's not necessarily good with the wrong support. So you have to play it properly, or you're just netting negative value every time. The log's rolling through, but even with that, the Barbarians are just built different. They're just too sturdy. They're too strong. They're too nice with it. All right, we're gonna have to click the ability so we're able to stop the mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, no. I might need to go Elixir Golem to block. Oh my God. Not a play that I ever want to do, but I guess we're living differently today so we don't die. Holy hell. Elixir Golem on the back. Drop it at the back. I can't believe I just did that on defense, but sometimes with creative decks, you are able to run away with different outcomes than you should get. But hey, I'll take the win. We'll move to the next one. Properly set up a push at the start, and that's really all it took to steamroll the tower. And at the end, I mean, you can kind of do whatever crap you want on defense as long as you hold the door. And luckily, this deck has a lot of thick cards that will do the trick on defense. Oh, this guy's gonna go for a battle ram. Pencil. All right, sure. I mean, if I Electro Dragon and you don't Lightning this, that is a destined for death for Elixir investment. So very solid for us. I'm also gonna go for a Battle Healer so we can stockpile more stuff. And genuinely, I do think even if you've got a wizard, I might be good enough to go for an Elixir Golem and then Tornado the Hero Wizard in, because the Electro Dragon's going to chain onto all of his stuff. We probably get a favorable outcome if we're able to keep the Electro Dragon alive. There's no way the Hero Wizard stays alive, right? Damn, dude, why do you have that too? There is an amalgamation of splash damage in your deck that I just did not consider. I mean, bro, you actually are just trying to rid me of any way to win, right? You actively are playing a Mother Witch with a Hero Wizard in the same deck. This is insane. Anyway, I think I'm good against the Golden Knight. I am golden in there. I think I'm gonna go for a Phoenix on top of the Mother Witch so he doesn't get the trade he's looking for. Then I have to go in for the Knight ability so we don't get crucified by Barbarians. It's truly the only way to triumph in this situation. And it doesn't feel good. I don't like spending 2 elixir on defense to stop a 4 elixir card that we already spent elixir defending. It just doesn't hit right in the right way. Oh man, come on, chill for a second, brother man. Don't be cycling your Royal Ghost randomly like that. All right, so I spent 5 elixir against 3. That's still -2 trade for me, but yes, we could snipe it. I think we're clean with it here. The wizard might just be dead. Ah, we're the villain. Let's go. Hero Wizard is, oh my goodness, deleted. It's great. It's great to have that happen. It always makes me happy whenever I see a Hero Wizard dead because, I mean, that card just gives me so much grief. Yes, I can go in for an Elixir Golem here, but it's generally better just to play safe. I might be able to just get away with the Electro Dragon chaining and giving him the pain, and then go in for 1 more Elixir Collector. This is super giga greedy. But with Evo Barbs, I think I'm good against pretty much everything in the game. I mean, there's a shot that we get screwed. Doesn't get a good ability, and we still have Hero Barbs. Well, Hero Barbs would be hilarious, but no, we have Evo Barbs, so we're good. Even if he's going in for his own Evo Battle Ram, we're still totally in a decent spot. I'm going to do this with the Battle Healer still alive. We can Electro Dragon as well. And we got him, man. I mean, that's not a fun card for us to see. What the hell, bro? You're really going to have cannon with that too? That's despicable, bro. All right, I think we're still okay. I'm gonna Battle Healer. He's got so much defense, and it feels weird to send things into a giant skeleton and Mother Witch, but ultimately all I have to do is get the Elixir Golem blobs on the tower, and it just does enough. Like, it is actually that simple and easy. We're gonna go for a Knight on the other side and then pull everything back if we need to, but there's no way he's running away from the Electro Dragon while we dominate him with another one dropped directly in his face. He has to face the reality that despite having Hero Wizard and Cannon, it still wasn't enough to stop our stuff. Slime the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.